Have you ever noted how uncomfortable people get when you say, I actually like eating alone? They tilt their head, they pause, sometimes they laugh a little, like you just admitted something sad. Because somewhere along the way, we decided that eating alone means you are lonely. That if you're sitting by yourself at a cafe, something must be missing. A friend, a date, a life. But what if that story is wrong? Picture this, a quiet corner table, your phone face down, food still warm, no one asking you questions while you meet by, no pressure to talk, no rush to be firm, just you, your meal, and your own thoughts. Some people don't eat alone because they have no one. They eat alone because, for once, they can actually hear themselves. And that choice says more about the inner world than most people realize. People who genuinely enjoy eating alone often get misunderstood. They are labeled as antisocial at work or too independent. But when you look closer, something more interesting is happening beneath the surface. Let's start with something simple. Eating is one of the most vulnerable daily activities we have. Think about it. Your goal is down, your mouth is full, your attention is divided, your body is focused on taking something in. For many people, eating is automatically paired with social aimor. Conversation fills the silence. Laughter distracts from discomfort. Talking gives you something to do with your face, your hands, your nervous energy. But people who enjoy eating alone don't need that aimor in the same way. They are comfortable with the pause, with chewing in silence, with not feeling every moment. And that usually points to a deeper familiarity with their own internal space. From a psychological perspective, eating alone can be a form of self-regulation, not isolation, regulation. When you spend time alone intentionally, your nervous system gets a break from reading cues, adjusting tone, monitoring reactions. There are no social calibration happening, no sort of performance, just presence. Have you noticed how different food tastes when no one is talking? How textures become sharper, and how you actually notice when you fall. People who eat alone often have a strong connection to their bodily signals. They eat slower, they stop when they satisfy, not when the conversation pauses. That's not accidental. It often comes from a life when they had to listen to themselves carefully, where tuning inward wasn't a luxury but a necessity. Many of them grew up being emotionally observant. They learned early how to read a room, how to sense tension, and how to adapt. So when they finally sit down alone, it's not emptiness they feel, it's relief. There's also something quietly powerful about choosing solitude in the world that constantly equates value with visibility. Eating alone in public is a small rebellion. You're saying, I don't need to prove that I'm wanted right now. You're not buffering the moment with notifications or face. You're letting it be enough. Psychologically, this often correlates with secure self-referencing. There's people don't constantly check themselves against others to decide how they should feel. They already have an internal anchor. That doesn't mean they don't enjoy comedy. Most of them do deeply. They just don't require it to feel complete in the moment. And that distinction matters. Another overlooked basic is control. For people who enjoy eating alone, meals become one of the few spaces where they are fully autonomous. You choose where to sit, what to order, how fast to eat, and when to leave. No compromises, no negotiations. This can be especially meaningful For individuals who spend much of their life accommodating others, caregivers, highly empathetic people, those who are the listener in every group, eating alone is where they stop managing everyone else's comfort and finally tend to their own. Have you ever realized how exhausting it is to decide where to eat with a group, or to make someone else space, or to pretend you are still hungry because the other person isn't done talking? People who eat alone have opted out of that quiet trend. They are not rejecting connection, they are rotating energy. There's also a cognitive angle here. When you eat alone, your brain isn't split between digestion and dialogue. It enters a lighter, more reflective mood. This is why many people who enjoy solo meals report spontaneous clarity, ideas surface, memories blow up, decisions feel easier. It's not because they are overthinking, it's because the mental noise is lower. Think about how often insight arises in the shower, at work, or right before sleep. Eating alone can create the same mental awareness. Then there's the emotional safety aspect. For some, eating alone feels safer than eating with others because food have been tied to judgment. Comments about portions, speed, body, and preferences. Eating alone removes the audience, and when the audience is gone, the body relaxes. People who enjoy eating alone often have a deeply respectful relationship with their boundaries. They know when they need space, and they don't apologize for this. That's not detachment. That's self-just. Interestingly, the individuals are often very recent when they do it with others because they have already met the need for solitude. They can show up without resentment. They're not silently wishing the meal would end. They are not overwhelmed. They are choosing connection, not enduring it. And joy changes everything. But here's the part few people talk about. Enjoying eating alone is sometimes born from learning how to be alone early, not always by choice. Some learned it because no one sat with them, some because silence was safer than conversation, some because independence was encouraged before it was appropriate. Over time, what started as adaptation became comfort, and later, preference. There's a quiet belief that even if the habit is now peaceful, a recognition that being alone once wasn't optional, but instead of breaking them, it told them something rare, how to nourish themselves, literally and emotionally, without needing external permission. They don't wait to be invited to enjoy their own life. They order what they want, they sit where they like, and they savor without rushing. That's not loneliness, that's intimacy with the self. So the next time you see someone eating alone, don't cross to feel the seat across from them in your mind. They may not be waiting. They may be exactly where they want to be. There's a quiet confidence in people who can enjoy a meal by themselves. Not loud confidence, not the kind that needs to be seen. The kind that settles into a chair, unfolds a napkin, and doesn't look around for validation. They've learned that presence doesn't require an audience, that nourishment isn't just about food, but about attention. And that solitude, when chosen, that can be deeply kind. If you are someone who is alone and enjoy it, there's nothing wrong with you. You are not behind. You are not missing out. You have simply discovered that some moments are meant to be digested slowly without commentary. And if this resonates, maybe tonight you let yourself sit a little longer, taste a little deeper, listen inward without rushing to share the moment. No announcements, no explanation. Just you be enough company for yourself. If these reflections stay with you, feel free to explore more. They're quite psychological corners, and you're glad to support this kind of work. Your presence, like good solo meal, is already appreciated.